Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a singles new love reading for my dearest Libras. We're going to look at the kind of love you're ready to experience now based on the growth you've already done. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Libras, please. All right, so your person, the Seven of Wands. They're also showing up as the Three of Pentacles, okay? They're viewing you as the Two of Cups, soulmate energy. And the connection, we see the Three of Swords. Okay, so we'll see what that means. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. So it does feel like this is someone here who's brand new. They're seeing, sensing stability and security. I also feel like this person wants to invest in something stable and secure. Now with the Seven of Wands, this is someone, Libra, who definitely protects their energy. This is someone who also is going to be very ride or die when it comes to this relationship, or maybe they already feel that way about you. So let's see, why do we have the Seven of Wands here for Libra? All right, they could be a Taurus or have strong Taurus energy in their chart. This is somebody who's very highly compatible with you, Libra. I also feel like, again, this is somebody who's spiritually evolved. This is somebody who's very grounded, very generous, and they're looking for the real deal here. They're also showing up as the Fool, Aries energy. So a strong indication here for a lot of my Libras, if not all of you, that this is absolutely brand new. It's somebody brand new. They're passionate, they're fun, they're exciting, but they're also very grounded. So when this person does take risks, they're usually calculated risks. My Libras, how are you going to be feeling? The Seven of Swords. So an element of secrecy here. Some of my Libras with this Three of Swords and the Ten of Swords, you may meet this person when you're dealing with somebody else. Or there may be something about this connection that you want to keep quiet or under wraps for a little bit. I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's because you feel there's some sort of taboo, or because there's some sort of third party involvement, or you're just private, right? And there's nothing wrong with that, right? If something's important to you, keeping it close to your chest until you know it's something solid and secure. In fact, that's quite mature. All right, but anyway, so I feel like this person is like very grounded, very generous, stable, but they also are fun and adventurous. And like I said, they probably take calculated risks here. All right, we see retired. Now again, I know some of you, that's not your wheelhouse. So it doesn't necessarily mean that they're 65 plus, although that could be the case for some. But this person is enjoying their personal time. They have more flexibility in their schedule, and they could be slightly older. This can also indicate somebody here who's had more than one career, okay? With Gemini energy coming through, they're symbolized by the twins. They're ruled by Mercury. They're the thinkers and communicators of the zodiac with many facets. All right, and they do have that strong earth in their chart. Most likely Taurus, but it could also be, Capricorn or Virgo. But we see strong air in their chart. So my Libras, this is going to make you quite happy. And this is where we see the strong compatibility. They have a highly developed intellect. The sign is the pioneer of ideas. They're engaging communicators here. Now with the Three of Pentacles, some of you may meet this person through work or at work or within the community, maybe through friends. But the Three of Pentacles tells me here there's really strong compatibility here for you. Okay. This person may be shorter than average, or we could also see this as somebody too who's maybe shorter than what you normally date. Like, so if you normally date people who are quite tall or taller than you, maybe that's not the case. But again, these are really specific messages that are not going to resonate with all of you, but it will be confirmation for some. This person is well known, so it does seem like they're well known within their, the community, or maybe even at the world at large, or they have a large social media following. And they may be a gym rat, okay? So somebody who likes to work out or spends a lot of time working on, their health and their wellness. All right, healthy energy here. All right, how else? What else do we need to know about this person for my Libras? All right, so we see imprisonment and we see adjudication. Okay, some of you maybe in the past, this person has had issues with the law, okay, or what they do for career involves law and law enforcement. But the imprisonment energy tells me that you're definitely going to have this person in their feels. They're going to be a bit low-key obsessed with you, Libra, because they're seeing you as their perfect match, and it feels like right off the bat. But the adjudication energy tells me that this person is going to make the choice to come towards you, okay? They don't want to lose you. They don't want to miss this opportunity. And we see privileged lady coming through. Again, my readings are not meant to be gender specific, but some of the cards that I use are. But really, I feel like this is just somebody who probably comes from a decent background, or somebody here who has a lot to offer, okay? And I do think that they're patient, like up until a point, right? Until they realize, oh, this is starting to really do their head in, and they need to take action, and they absolutely will. All right, so what else do my Libras need to know about this person, please? What else do my Libras need to know about this person? All right, they spend their money quickly. It does feel like they have money to spend. All right, they make something valuable with their own hands. Okay, nice. So again, they could have their own business, or they're just very creative. They're good with their hands. They could, cooking could be their love language. They could be good with fixing things, building things, makeup, hair, you name it. All right, your paths will cross during some sort of holiday or some sort of celebration. Beautiful. And we see that this person may have dark hair. But remember, these really specific messages, Libra, are not going to resonate with all of you, but they will be confirmation for some of you. Now, this person is viewing you as their Two of Cups. So this person is viewing you as their soulmate here, okay? All right, now this person might be a little bit worried or feel like they're blocked by a third party. This is really coming through very strong. Now, third party doesn't have to be a romantic rival, but third party really could be, it could be work, it could be distance. And we see the Ten of Swords. Some of you, this person has been waiting for you to heal from some sort of ending or some sort of third party. Okay, so it does really seem here, Libra, that, this person may be holding space for you while you heal from something, or while something else ends, or for some of you, there might be a little bit of an overlap here in relationships. But it doesn't have to be a relationship. Again, it could just be that you've experienced some sort of personal loss, and this person's quite emotionally intelligent and doesn't want to pressure you or force anything here. All right, let's see what else they really admire about you. Yeah, so you both might, you could meet at the gym. You both might really work out a lot. Again, this person, you're going to have a strong physical attraction. Your lifestyles, how you take care of your body, the foods you eat and things like that, the activities you do are going to be really compatible. But there's a strong physical attraction here between the two of you. And Libra, you're just going to steal this person's heart, okay? You are just going to steal this person's heart. And they admire you for your spirituality. They may see you as very mystical. They may ask you questions. Again, if they're not as well versed in astrology and tarot and things like that, they're definitely going to be asking for your opinion, or just be enthralled with, what it is that you have to say about these topics. So we do see the Three of Swords, so we've kind of been over this. So what else do we need to know about this connection, please? I wouldn't be surprised if we get the interference card. We get integrity. Does the situation align with your values and your morals? So again, there may be a little question mark here, okay, because maybe you feel like you've just broken up with someone. Maybe you're not ready to jump into a new connection, or there is some sort of third-party interference here. All right, we see abundance. So you've done the work. Abundance flows to you now, Libra. And we see twin flame energy. So this is a divine counterpart connection. This is a very powerful connection here, Libra, regardless of the label that we give it. Okay, let's see what else we need to know. What else do my Libras need to know here, please? Okay, so love language affirmations. This to me is an indication that there's going to be a really strong intellectual connection here. Okay. Some of you could meet traveling or while you're on holiday. Some of you might meet this person while you're on a break from another connection. But this is definitely going to be a change of scenery that will spice up your love life here, Libra. and we see disguise. So yeah, this is definitely so much more than it may first appear. And we do get this energy of like, we do get this energy of secrecy around this connection. Some elements of this relationship are hidden, or it's something that you're going to be keeping very close to your chest. And I feel only my Libras you're going to be able to answer why that is. But we do see that there's potential for this to lead to something solid, stable, and secure with that marriage energy. All right, and let's see. Now, I'm also getting, I know it's a little late in the reading, but I am also getting this person possibly, maybe this person is married, but I don't feel like they're, how do I say this, actively married. Again, they might be, separated, but not legally divorced yet. Okay, that could be the case for some of you. Any important dates or times for my Libras, please? Within the next 6 months. And we see April being important to this connection. All right, my lovely Libras, I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you so much love and light. Take care.